loyalty to a sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make salute.
Yes, family, welcome back to yet another very important segment where they come through the Talking Point platform. My name is Mohamed Kabu, and today is the 12th of November 2021. The analysis will be get here regarding to the suspension of Mrs. Lara Taylor, where happen for be the audit service chairperson boss. This is church and shock many Sierra Leoneans at home and abroad. And we not go sit down and keep quiet to not bring this issue, analyze them for now, and we not get the opportunity for talk about. For we personally, we see say this is very dangerous. This is scary because over the years we don't see say this not the one of the only institutions where salon people and get fit over. But for the sinner, we see a deliberate government interference just 1 month towards the release of the 2020 audit service audit findings. This a call for less salon people and stand up and ask who side the country they go forward, who side the president Bio, any government they take salon to. Now not go no side, we they come and analyze this one deeply.
Talking Point platform for news every day. Now we country salon for education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We put enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit TV.
So, family, let's go first thing. When we first see this particular press release from Umaru Fofana, some of we not even want for believe. Yeah, Lamin Osman Kamara. Yeah, good evening. Welcome to the show. We see this press release now, Facebook. I watched the press release. I said, no, this is not a mistake. Now, according to Umaru Fofana, he released the press release on, I think, yeah, that was yesterday, exactly 13. He released with this caption, say, the Sierra Leone Audit General, Lara Taylor Pierce, has been suspended indefinitely. And this is now one of the body, this is now one of the institutions where salon people and get high level of respect. Mrs. Lara Taylor don't practice audit service for more than 30 years. And this is all about this particular regime. He has been doing it previously, before even this government they come. But what it prompt really for let the government take drastic action with this, now that the thing where we know able to understand clearly. Now, when we talk about democracy, we talk about institutions. If the institutions not they function well, the institutions not they able to make independent decisions, the institutions are politically controlled, then we are not talking about democracy. We are talking about probably autocratic, communist system of governance, and so on and so forth. But I want to say President Bio can have power through the ballot box, and therefore a need for respect institutions. Now, the thing is so difficult for let people able to analyze because over the years we don't rely on this particular body, this particular institution, particularly the work of Mrs. Lara Pierce, for release waiting government to do. Now, when I talk about audit per se, not so like which audits, where some people want to misunderstand that. Government sets up this body for look at waste or corruption or mismanagement, for reports and protect and try for cuts out some of the things where we say they reduce some money because one, when I do not live in country, we not get money. So the small money they can inside, we need for use and judiciously, efficiently, effectively, for at least we will get the best value of the money. Now that make the government an act of parliament set up the institution of the audit service for check and advise and suggest, recommend what we for do with your money. So this particular body, it don't help. Now, like I say, whenever the audit service, they try for gonna any ministry or government agency or parastatal or any a body where they within a mandate for audits, then they first send a notice. They first send a letter. First tell them, I mean, they don't even give them the clue of what they get for look at. Now, even if they don't go audits, then find out there is discrepancy, there is lapses, then still this audit service, they still advise on waiting for do, waiting not for do, waiting not for do. You understand? Unless the particular person and they're not able to provide any substantial evidence for who say the money where government give, now so they use and so evidence not the receipt not the, then can put her as this money a missing or this money misuse or this money they're not able to see usa ego absolutely. So salon people and don't be done they look at this. If you look at 2008 2019 audit report where the current government denies say this not to them doing because then just take up over power, and the 149 billion when they talk about say a loss or accountable for this not to disassociate themselves, then send them back to the then to the opposition, the one we just lost elections. See, I mean, people are beginning to get some semblance of wow on it because una just come partially this particular report was a mixture of the previous government and the current government. Okay, people are taking fine. What about the 2000 and 2020 now, where again release a bombshell, heavy billions of leons. I mean, where we all know here, but now we know say when that release they become out, there was a problem. The lady was subjected to harassment. It was threatened. It was harassed. It was in very tight or even uncomfortable, because these are the only time where salon people are able to understand the money where government gets, the money where government they spend, how government spend, waiting and waiting, then do it, or waiting and waiting and not do it. Now, it just left one few days ago because a few days more towards the new 2021 audit service report waiting for just release, and we see the government release a statement where we say understand say they don't suspend Mrs. Lara Taylor Pierce. Waiting at the allegations, they say they found her unprofessional. Imagine somebody who don't work for 30 good years. None of the other governments have ever found her unprofessional, even when APC be in power. This lady was doing her job. It was even releasing billions of leos being missing. And that time, SR people was in opposition. They were happy. They were celebrating this lady. But when this lady now, they're doing job, it seems as if the table don't turn, thing don't. And this is maybe even connected with the findings of EU. Now, of recent time, we see say a few days ago, the EU found a damning report about how corrupt institutions in name the judiciary of Salon. Say the Salon people are not get trust in the judiciary of Salon because of so many evidence that we know almost thousands of cases that don't file. The judiciary has been politicized. We don't see the government don't use the judiciary for evict more than 10 MPs from parliament. We don't see opposition leaders that have been arrested. They have been in prison for more than 1 year without any due process. We don't see again doing the EU report and talk about the police. Salon people are not get trust in the police, and which is true because of so many other reasons. And we don't see the unprofessional conduct of the police, how many times they don't go disperse or maybe create mayhem unnecessary to maybe a peaceful protest, even kill people there. We don't play them videos here many times. And they also name the PPRC, the Political Party Registration Commission, for say they're not independent, and NEC, of course. Now, a few weeks ago, again, NEC has been staffed with party loyalists of the current government. And when you look at the setup and a movement is which is very wrong. And we even beg up the question why they move a country like this. Why the government? I mean, people have forget to realize say we fought a very brutal, nasty war we fought for 10 years, more than 10 years. more than 100,000 people and die. For now, we get this peace, we'll get so. Now, the very peace there with the CISO politician and the Yakanyaka, with politician and the defend way for at least turn into war. Because what in the government they do so right now is very dangerous. It's very dangerous for the peace and stability of the country. It's very dangerous for good governance of the country. It's very dangerous for we all, for future generation with the cap. Because now maybe this is because if this particular damning report where we understand say the billions of Leones were lost, particularly this one is too much. If Salon people hear this, maybe they will take to the streets. So government act fast, find no excuse absolutely, because for say the lady is has been working unprofessional for 30 good years. Only this government can get the power for Kano say she has been working for 30 good years unprofessionally. But this was a lady who has been hired by United Nations. He has been hired by other big institutions for do audit, and other small NGOs that also rely on this particular lady, okay, for help them with information how for monitor resources. Now in we country the disgrace. Now in the president the disgrace. Now in the SLPP the, you know, like I get respect for President Bio, but the manner at which this lately it run the country, it's too much. It's too much. The freedom of expression has been all-time low in the country, because this not a way. Now, just like where other commentators then they talk. Now, if you look at even within KKY talk, he himself even tweets. He say dangerous. He is expressing frustration on Twitter over the suspension of the Auditor General, because it's a NOC anyway, and you just want to remind that this not just ordinary person. This is not a person where they monitor, where they help understand Salon resources, and you know just that they also suspend in deputy, where they charge of specialized audit, where at Tamba Momo indefinitely. Now indefinitely time not it. It might take 5 6 years. Now with the projection say the Attorney General go set up a tribunal wherein then we investigate. I don't know who is advising President Bill, or probably President Bill is out of his mind that you are driving the country to such a dangerous environment. Because if this sentiment continue, now first we get a question about the staffing of party loyalists according to some sources there. And if you look at the setup, why they go get up to 4 mandates out of 5 commissioners? Some people say even 4. Even I mean, these are not the only people who qualify. Why? If you really look at the past regime, but the past neck setup, you get commissioners and from, you get Mendede, you get Simni, you get Kriose. Within that top first class and first 5 commissioners, where it balanced, because at least we try to represent, diversify with different ethnic groups inside it. And if we just eradicate any kind of suspicious. Now, even if maybe the president they say no, I just choose them people, or I just hire them people, or they just put them people because they qualify because of the experience. It's not about them having to sympathize with the government or trying to maybe influence any decision. But for the fact that these are your tribemen, they are coming. I mean, people are not fooled. Salon people are not fooled. And I just want to make something very clear. This will be one of the most tense elections ever in the country at our lifetime. Because Salon people themselves will take the power. Because this particular partner, these are the last partner where some of we don't get angry. Now, most of the time, I refrain from criticizing presidents, because I know for government it's very difficult. But of recent time, the actions of the president, I don't know, say the president don't lose control. President Bio has failed the people of Sierra Leone. Because we don't say nothing again for explain, nothing. Institutions are not independent. Now, just because of people and within our social media, they talk, they pass the law. Then put a law, say cyber crime law. If they get you this, that, for let people not talk. That one is not done. Now, even then, now salon within the people, even Christmas, we don't bring videos there where even Christmas blacker. When a Christmas, he sing, he talk where I mean, come on, Christmas they talk. Now Chris talk. But when this Chris man talk against the president, we see them bitter mercilessly. We don't watch the video. We don't watch the video. You know, many times. Yeah, we don't see one guy now, Michael Nabo. He talk. Cost the president to. He just talk about the previous government that then did X, Y, Z. Was arrested. Was manhandled. He was beaten. We don't see many. I mean, if a democracy day, the citizen there, not for expressing rights, they're not for express their opinion, they're not a democracy. This now other name. But when you look at the powers given to the president of Salon, you'll find out say like we are just joking here. Because the 1991 Constitution of Salon give too much power to the presidency. The president can wake one morning, no more, just decide for maybe sack the Auditor General, sack the ACC boss, look like what's happening soon now. This is because we have empowered this particular individual in the form of presidency to be more powerful, and we continue to go down the drain. And this is not the time where Salon people and for wake up, they rise up. This is not the time, because if we just set more somewhere, we know they talk. We keep quiet. Now me and you go suffer. And the way this government they move in a very dangerous manner. If we not put, we voice them, we not try for talk, this government will bring calm one at the country. Another estate, at the pray that that not happen. Yeah, Lord take this from Isacha Bangura, we say the fake direction don't lost track, bro. Yeah, but this. I mean, it seems as if the president don't get nothing again. These are the last person. Now, if you put election right, if you put a ballot box, now, PZ, you ask Salon people among all the institutions of the country, which one una trust? Believe me, if you check, you go find out say majority of Sierra Leone and then get respect for the audit service institution. Not to say that bribe them, not to say them fool. Now, because then they say over 30 years, this woman has been working tirelessly for. Okay, why the other party? Why when APC be in power, this lady be release every bombshell of billions of euros missing. He has not been intimidated. He has not been fired. He has not been threatened. He has not been even suspended. She was left alone. Maybe now that make the I mean, this thing. I don't know. So we not go talk for Salon people again. Who say we go draw the line? Parliament's not able to talk for you anymore. We see how Parliament was disgraced to the point that even elected parliamentarians, when they inside they use political tool for pulling they through the judiciary. Parliament now is supposed to talk for the people. They're not able. We not get voice again. The civil societies in the country there, wait for talk for the other person. The civil societies have been silenced. We don't know again. The audit service has been, now one of the last hope for Salon people. Hope that at least we go know, say, okay, this government, this something that take place, this, that. Now, if you look at the whole thing, this lady just be the try for make things in the most simple and more professional. Because the words of us select, then discover say some kind of corruption. I mean, like we just be, I mean, I don't know. It can hard for talk. We don't want to use some heavy terms here, but the way the country they move on, President Bill, in any way, if you ever listen this, the 2023 election not even attend for Riga, because that would be the last straw will break the camel's back. And Salon people go guide the 2023 election. It will be more difficult. Now, even if they use the power right now, so like for me, so I say the president misusing powers right now. He's misusing his powers. But I forgot to say now we give power. Now we ordinary people and give power. power. And we still get that power there for 2023 for taking a year back. When the president can some of us support in agenda, free education and fighting corruption, but we don't discover, say, all of these are not true. These are just superficial. These are just fake. Because that's what we go look at it. Waiting at the justification, just few days towards releasing the audit report, we get a press release for say they don't suspend the lady. And this was not the first time they were targeting this lady. The past one, then try very, very hard for make sure say this lady not live a comfortable life. But from what we get, the sources where I get, the billions of Leones will lost. When they're inside, if Salon people are in Yerida, then they take to the streets. So government just look at and say, no, before we get this embarrassment, because normally when audit service reports are released, it's going to benefit opposition. The opposition will use it against the incumbents. So they don't want that embarrassment. Well, the same audit service reports when the opposition, when SLPB be the opposition when they be used, now the same audit service report, they don't want to let them use again against them. And this is not manufactured data. This is not like a story or fake report. This now something what this lady they taking time, step by step, analyze, send invitation, tell the people and say when you can imagine they can monitor you, but before they can monitor you, we don't send letter to you first. Tell you say we'll never come on this day, on this day. And the lady, they just tap they tell them what documents and what area and what area and what funds they will be monitoring, or they will be accounting or investigating or even try for tally. With all this, over all that forewarning, whether you don't tell the institutions them they, when they come, then we'll find lapses, very serious lapses. Now, don't get me wrong, some of those findings does not necessarily mean that the billions of Leones were lost, all that corruption. No, some now waste. Like for example, some they can do some corruption by procurement where they know they follow. We get a procurement act we forgoing, but because this is the way that most government officials are making their own money, they know they follow the due process of procurement. So this now one way, and some then can even over inflate price when I like waste. So the corruption there, but at the same time, we have the waste part of it where the audit service they try for advice and suggest recommendation how they go minimize waste and try for make sure say those people who use public money that they cannot account for must be brought to book. And not to say the this lady subjected or answerable to the president. No, according to the Constitution of Salon, the audit service, when you don't do any reports, they go present in a parliament, and that's it. And let's be honest, if you don't do business, they know they check you. You know they know you P&L, profit and loss. You know they know you gross, and you know they know you net profits. Not a better business. And as a country, now like a business. So the audits now for check what we don't do, what we get, what we not get, how much we don't profit, how much we don't lose. That not is it. It's simple as that. Just like where you get your business. If you know the monitor, you know they know how the business they grow. You know they know how to improve. Now that make them set up the audit service. But now today, it don't become a target, a political target. The current government don't feel threatened. The current government don't say this lady, he has to be replaced by all means, even if it is illegal. The current government don't feel say this lady a storming block. This, if they not do something about this lady, it will create them it will cost them the election of 2023. But it's too late because we don't see systematically the repeated promises there. We now TPPP, we not ever take sides. We not do it for say we represent any political party. We represent the country. Whenever the president be the travel, they do good work, we they talk her back. But if we see this particular lately, what the president don't do so. Forget about the travel and stuff when they listen to Salon people, we get a job. It don't convince, we say, the new direction, it don't lost track. It don't lost track. It's out of bound. He's out of bound. He's gone. President Bio, you don't go. Because, I mean, people don't see, say, you are capable of, ruling the country. You are incapable of ruling the country, because if everything has to be autocratic, if everything has to be by force, by power, if everything has to be politicized, then this is not democracy. This is not democracy. And you came to the you came to the presidency through the ballot box. I don't know why the president they act unconstitutional. This is a completely unacceptable Salon people. What's up with the guts now? What's up with the get information about a genuine information? Because this lady, not to some people, not to APC, because do what be the APC, and we do APC term, if they release the same reports, there billions of leons and the same thing now. So we know we trust Salon people and respect Laura Taylor. We respect her. We know say in our partisan, it work for true for the country true. Now, one of the only institutions we don't left for respect. But today, it is under fire because we get some blocks there, we get some stuff, we get some people at the party we feel say they're not for release, they're not for expose, then crime. But it's bad because these are public monies. These are public monies meant accountability for take place. They are meant to be judiciously utilized. And therefore, if we not ask the people and them money, then they how they use it, then what's not the need for local governments? Why would they pay tax now? If somebody they pay tax, though you know they know how they use the tax money, why would they pay tax? If the president, the government, they use our name, they go bigger out, would they go take loan? Don't that loan they come out the country, we know they know how they use their loan, then why would they go take loan? If the government they use salon name for go receive gifts and then count on the country for the country in general, and we not for ask, we not for investigate, we not for know how they use them, then gifts and then why we even get a government like that? I mean, the questions are too much. It's so shocking. It's so disgraceful at this particular hour. When Salon people they go angry. Salon people then they're in a very traumatic point. The COVID don't destabilize first the country. We don't on this. Few days ago, a lot of brothers and sisters they lost their life. May their soul rest in may their soul rest in perfect peace. Some of them now for go find their some of them go deliberately for go take maybe a few cup of gallon of fuel for go sell and get a little daily bread. We not support that. It's dangerous. But again, when somebody angry, it lost sense. When somebody not get food, it lost sense. Particularly persistent and persistent hunger. There is no way, not in any way for justify what's happened. No, it's bad. We feel like for we brothers and sisters there, but we don't talk about sometimes when poverty don't knock on the door, we not get no option, you lost a sense. Because it don't make any sense for let's see feel the drip, you go begin the bailer. Very dangerous. Now, highly inflammable something. But that is not the topic. I don't try to talk about we're on the morning first, with the moon. 3 days, the 3 days morning just done. Or we mourn for brothers and sisters. Now, as soon as that top lady died, we get this very dangerous scenario they coming in. But it's not to the end. We go follow this, and we not TPPR, we go make sure say Salon people they're nobodies. And with the action alone, I said, pay attention. This now we all fight. This now we all right. You directly or indirectly, we pay tax on Salon. We know that, but we send money day, every month. So we get businesses and day. So we pay tax. We even want another country. And besides that, we are Sierra Leoneans. We just want to see our country there in peace and harmony. Let institutions work. Accountability take place. Transparency take place. Good governance take place. We Salon people are living a better life, or at least average life. These are the things we call for. We don't ask for much. We don't ask for much. So family, we go join our back and we'll do more investigation because this case just be unfold. Now, even the lady itself, when Mrs. Lara Taylor, not even talk it. It just give because when Umar Fofana call for interview, he said no, because State House, then just police release, they not talk. There's no official statement from Ministry of Information or the press release from the press secretary of the president, Keke Toma. We're not seeing nothing like that for now. Maybe they try for bang the aid and try for find means at least how they go handle the situation, or maybe just the test water, let them see public reaction. So in this case, the ladies herself invest for talk on when Umar Fofana interviewer. He just give us short statement, say he always maintains high standard, which we all key attest to and believe and respect. But we go follow. We know say as more and more time they progress, more and more facts come out. We go know how this thing will end. But this one, now the last thing where some of we now draw the line. This now we don't draw the line now. Me not like for criticize the presidency. I don't like because leadership for Lud is difficult. But this point now, I don't want to believe say yes indeed the president don't lost track. He don't lost control of the country. There's nothing much they deliver. There's nothing much because it don't done. Time don't done. If we begin to analyze the promises there, one after the other, the Dunge Bridge, the bakery, the ultra-modern hospitals, the bags of rice, the agriculture, this, that, the investors eat too much. Which of those one that I have named that has come to pass? Which one? Which one? Now, recently we are say another airport. Bo Kenema, did they get airport? Come on. People and they go up, man. People and they go up. So, Fambula, I tell you plenty thank you for joining me. And don't forget to also watch this program na TPP Leone na YouTube. Anytime you go to YouTube, just subscribe there because there we can put some things that we're not can bring kind of Facebook here. So, like I said, we'll do more investigation on this. We'll go follow up this case and we'll bring a account to now. Now, bye-bye.
Oh, yeah. Talking points.